did you not see in this Lagos? Telling her fuck you and fuck your friend. Fleeing the scene was a person, it will be me. I can't fight to save my life. Oh, yo, what happened? I'm like, are you on drugs?
Every second, every minute, man, I swear that she can get it. Saying, that bitch, put your hands up high.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is yvonneuchechi. If this is your first time stopping by, thank you for stopping by. It means a lot to me. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for stopping by again. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give the video a thumbs up if you actually do enjoy it. And yeah, let's get right into the video. But before we get into the video, you guys, can you see how nice my makeup turned out? Like, I'm not, to be honest, I struggle with my makeup a lot, so this is good for me. This is really nice. And if you guys want me to film a makeup tutorial, let me know. So I think I need to do a life update for you guys, just a quick one. So basically, I moved into a new apartment with all my friends. We're all flatmates now, and generally just me moving in and trying to settle in and just getting used to this new place. And you guys won't believe, this is probably 1 o'clock, 1 a.m, 1:30 a.m, because I had to wait for everybody to be asleep and it to be very quiet to film this story time. So you guys better show me love in this video. Okay, so basically that's really what I've been up to, so that's why I haven't like been back on YouTube, but I'm back now. Thank you for welcoming back. I'm back now, and yeah, I'm really excited for this year and everything God has in store for me, and I hope so far so good. The year has been good to you. From the title of the video, you guys can already see is a sip and spill video, story time about my worst date ever. This date went far left than expected. I went on a date and the man's girlfriend showed up to the date. Yeah, that's the tea. Some of my friends don't know that this happened to me, so you guys, this is premium gist, so don't tell anybody. Let's jump into the video. Okay, before I jump into the video, let's give the supposed guy his name. Let's give him Joe. His name is Joe, and I'm watching you, so Joe is the first thing that comes to my head. It's giving that. So his name is Joe and his girlfriend's name is Emily, and he has a friend called Fred. He's not so important, but he'll be mentioned a couple of times. Anyway, so let's get into this story time. Quick backstory. This was in 2020 or 2019. I know it was like COVID. Okay, 2020. It was 2020, and it was like COVID. It was still like COVID was still around. Why is it around? Like it's like COVID is a person. Very so basically there was still lockdown. It wasn't as intense as it was oh yeah, was it 2020 or 2021? Actually, I think it was 2021 actually, because lockdown wasn't as intense as it used to be. Yeah, restaurants were still like, a couple of restaurants were opened at the time. So yeah, okay, so quick backstory. I went to the club with 2 or 3 of my friends, I can't remember, but you know, went out. It was a weekend, went out to have fun. We're having such a good time vibing. But you know, men now, they can't see women having fun and not butt in, you know. So the guy Joe walks up to me. I'm dancing, I'm having fun with my friends, and he's like on my ass, like trying to talk to me. You know how men can be very annoying with like trying to get your number, trying to speak to you. Anyways, one of the situations where he was on my ass, and I was really trying to have a good time, and he kept like, yeah, it was annoying. I'm like, you know what, let me just give this guy my number, and yeah, I'll just block him or something after. But you know what, yeah, after the club we started talking. I wasn't bad actually. It was good vibes. It wasn't anything. No, I couldn't like no red. Okay, wait, if I jump into no red flags yet. We're chatting, we're talking. So obviously I'm asking, what do you do? He told me what he does. Oh, do you have a girlfriend? Are you married? Because in this Lagos, in fact, when a man comes and say hello, hi, just ask him, do you have a girlfriend? Do you have a wife? Just ask important questions. Is there anybody that knows that will be angry that you're talking to me? Is there someone that is dating you but you're not? Ask these questions, because these men anyways, obviously I asked all those questions, and he's like, no, he's not in a relationship, he's single, but he just got out of an engagement. So apparently he got engaged to somebody, and yeah, the person broke the engagement off. I don't know, obviously that was a red flag. I should have taken it seriously, but in 2020 I was really not, my headspace at that time was like all over the place. I was talking to somebody that, where like I was talking to someone and it was really serious, but it just went left. So I wasn't really exactly in the headspace of being in something serious, but I was just entertaining it. And of course that was a red flag, but I was like, okay, yeah, whatever, it's not my business. Okay, so fast forward to his yeah, so basically that happened. I was like, okay, yeah, he's not looking for anything serious. But to be honest, when a man says he's not looking for anything serious, trust me, he's not looking for anything serious. It's not. When I was younger, when a man says he's not looking for anything serious, and I like, if I like a guy and he says, oh, I'm not looking for anything serious, I'll be like, no. When he finds out how sweet I am, when he finds out that I'm a lovely girl, that I'm a catch, he's going to obviously want to date me. Don't worry, I've learned it the hard way. If he says he's not looking for anything serious, my dear, take it serious. Just take that word seriously, because he means it. I don't know, maybe sometimes people will say, let it be that you took that seriously, then eventually maybe miracle happened, then he decided to take it seriously. Accept that. But when they say they're looking for anything serious, please take it very lightly. And if you're looking for something serious, my dear, leave that situation. Don't be saying, oh my god, I'm a sweet girl, because that's what I used to do. I'm a sweet girl, he would find me interesting, he'll find me, nah. Don't ever do that. Basically, he's like, oh, his friend is having a birthday dinner, do I want to come? Okay, so we went, birthday dinner at Ox. Yeah, Ox is nice, I'll come. So obviously I went to, it's funny how he even sent me, like, obviously I was trying to get ready for everything. I didn't even have to ask. So I was like, okay, send me money, get ready, come through, look nice, makeup, and I'm like, okay, I like this energy and everything. So yeah, I pulled up looking nice like I always do, and yeah, it was a good night. We went to Ox, then from Ox went to Zoya, where like it was so nice. We had a good time. I really had a good time. And after the club I went home. It was good vibe, but he had to leave. He had to go to Abuja for something, so we were still talking, but we were not seeing and everything. So mind you, this was like, I literally just had 2 dates, and that's when everything went left. He did, to be honest, I like things like this when it goes left from the beginning. I don't like when I invest my time and I find out that your head is not correct. Please let me know from the beginning so I don't waste my time. Fast forward to him being in Abuja and everything. We're always talking. Like, honestly, he was nice, to be honest. Like, his energy did not shift at any point. It was still consistent from beginning to end till he went left. So yeah, he was in Abuja. He was like, oh, he's not around, but he can't wait to see me again, because the time he had with me was so nice. He got back and he's like, oh, let's go out on a date again. And so nothing too serious, we just wanted to go out and eat. Picked the date time and just told me to pull up, and I was like, okay, yeah. Got cute and I pulled up. So I was running a bit late. I was like, maybe I was late, to be honest. So his friend Fred, that's when Fred comes in, leaves. So it was a restaurant at Lekki Phase 1. So Fred stayed around, and also he went to the gym. So he got back and just stopped by, because he was like, Joe was alone, so he was on his own. So he got back. Okay, he got back from the gym and he was just like keeping Joe company, and just him, Fred and Joe are like just gisting. Then I pull up and Fred's like, okay, bye guys, enjoy your date. Okay, so yeah, basically me and Joe are having a good time. So mind you, I was in the restaurant, I was backing the entrance, Joe was facing the entrance. So we're just like, we're having a good time, but he kept getting called. I was just like, side eye. Okay, whatever. He kept getting calls. I was just like, oh, he says his mom is his uncle, because he had to go for a burial out of state again. So he was trying to like sort out it was a last minute thing. Fast forward to him getting another call. He's like, oh, this is an important call, he needs to take it outside. Obviously in my head I'm like, okay, maybe he wants privacy to get the call. Yeah, I mean, he just said he's gonna take a minute. I'm like, oh yeah, sure, cool. And yeah, he now, funny, I should have caught that he took his drink. I don't know, why are you taking your drink? He said it's not going to be. I didn't even click. It was when he left that I realized he took his drink with him. But I'm like, okay. And he took his car keys. I think he was going to go to, I don't even, like, see, I was so, you know, when you're not expecting, like, something like that has never happened to me. So I wasn't even thinking. I thought, okay, maybe he's going to his car to pick the call. I don't know, even like I didn't pick up on these things, to be honest. It was after that I picked up on it. Obviously, looking back, I'm like, okay, I should have known he was picking up his car keys. And fast forward to, I was texting my friend, and I'm like, oh, texting my friend, I'm like, oh yeah, what's up, I'm on a date. Justina, she's asking me how's the date going, because she knew I went on dates. And I'm like, yeah, it's going well, it's going giving her the updates. I got carried away. So mind you, this was already close to like time for curfew or for the Ubers to like stop working. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, okay, he was taking a bit of time, because now it was just me inside the restaurant, like people had already gone. So in my head, I'm like, okay, this nigga has to come back, because we need to like pack it up, because I want to go home, and if he's not dropping me, I'll just take Uber, you know. Let me just leave this place. Anyways, so like I'm here, obviously, like I'm facing the door, so I don't know when people are coming in, I don't know when people are stepping out. I'm just focused on my phone, and I'm just like texting or whatever. But it's like taking a while, so it's like obviously I didn't get there early, but like it was like getting late, and I needed to, obviously the restaurant they were already packing up, like I could see them packing up, like cleaning the tables, doing all of those things, and I could tell. Anyway, so fast forward to that. So because they were packing up, I just kept looking. I looked around to see what was going on. So I saw a lady at the bar area talking to the like waiters and all of those things. So in my head, I thought she was like the manager or something. I didn't like pay attention. Yeah, so basically like she was talking. So in my head, I'm like, maybe she's I don't know why I assumed that, but the way they were really engrossed in the conversation or whatever, the way it looked like. So yeah, basically, so like a couple of minutes later, she comes up to me and she's like, oh, hi, how are you? You're so pretty. Oh, where did you get your hair from? I'm like, oh, she asked for my, like, she was like, oh, where did you get your hair from? I told her. She was like, oh, she tapped on her Instagram. Oh, thank you so much. What's your name? Told her my name is Yvonne. She's like, oh, okay, nice to meet you. You're so pretty, blah blah. I was like, oh, thank you. Like, so random, but I wasn't still clicking what was going on, because why? I mean, I wasn't still clicking. It's just like random, like girls come up to girls to just say all of ask questions, and I thought it was like, okay, yeah, of course, it's a cool story. Next thing, you know, she come in this moment. I'm like, where is this guy? Because he's taking a while. Like, why am I sitting like that? This is bad manners. We came out to eat together, and you just left me. So I'm about to pick up my phone to like call him, and she comes back and she's like, oh, am I here alone? I'm like, no, like, I'm here with somebody, and he's like, I'm here with someone, but he just stepped out. And she's like, oh, is it Joe? I was just like, damn, girl. Anyways, another important fact is that he says he comes to the spot a lot, so they know him. And so in my head, I'm like, yeah, she's the manager, of course he knows. Because I was like, why did you know his name? She's like, is it Joe? I'm like, oh yeah, like I'm here with him, like, yeah. And she's like, oh, he's outside, he's waiting for you. And I'm like, why is he outside waiting for me? Like, you said you're going to pick a call. Like, why are you outside waiting for me? Are you not supposed to come inside? You know where I'm at, so why are you asking me? So but in my head, I'm like, okay, maybe there's an outdoor spot, he wants us to just move, since like they're clearing up the space inside. In that moment, everything's happening fast. In that moment, I'm picking up my phone to call him and be like, yo, okay, what's the plan? Am I coming outside are we leaving? Like, what's the plan? Like, in that moment, I'm like, oh, okay. In this moment, I'm thinking, what are we doing? Trying to dial his number. And I'm also like, oh, like, yeah, like, how do you know him? Are you the like manager? And she's like, no, I'm his girlfriend. I'm like, yes. Like, what? See, I wanted the ground. I've never wanted the ground to open so bad to swap. Like, I was like, huh? I wish someone was recording my reaction, because I was so stunned to speak. Literally, I was like,
the woman was too stunned to speak.
Like, I had no words, literally. But it was bad. Like, I was so, like, I always see all these things happening in a movie or online, you know. I never thought, even nobody in my friend group, I'm probably the first person that it probably happened to. So yeah, it's like, I don't know, funny thing, all things like this, that the guy did not have Instagram. So I wasn't, he said he didn't have Instagram. And honestly, I did check, because all these people be lying, and I did check. He wasn't on Instagram, I mean, best to my knowledge. But like, see, I just don't know. It was just one of those things. I was a victim, you know. I was a victim. Anyways, back to the story. Immediately that happened, I just got my phone immediately. Mind you, getting Ubers during those period is like really hard, because it was already 11:30 or so, 11, almost 12, and once it's 12 you can't get it right. So I'm like, I just got my phone immediately and I tried to order it. I got an Uber, and fortunately for me, there was one literally outside the restaurant. And I'm like, I just like, mind you, when she said that she was working, like she went out of the restaurant, like she went out of the restaurant. So me, I was gathering, I was trying to be composed. I got my ride, just got my bag, and excuse me, stormed out of the restaurant. But as I was stepping out, Fred was, I don't know, obviously, like, I feel like the whole scenario that happened was like, she called him and she's like, where are you exactly? Let me not tell you what happened, what I thought happened. She called him, because when he was stepping, I did see Emily on the phone, on like the person calling Emily, but in my head I didn't take it, like, obviously we're not like, I'm not about to be policing who is calling and who is not calling you, do you understand? So I see Emily on the phone, like, but it's not my business. So he stepped out to pick up Emily's call. I'm thinking Emily was calling them, and Emily's like, oh, where are you at, and everything. And he lies that he's at the restaurant with his friend Fred, because it makes sense that Fred came, like, do you know, Fred was outside when I was like trying to leave. So it just makes sense that what I'm thinking happened is she called him and is like, where are you? And he's like, oh, I'm out with Fred, we're having drinks. And maybe he didn't just sit well with her, she just knew he was lying, so she had to pull up. Or maybe somebody saw him, because it did not make sense to me. Or maybe somebody saw him, or I don't fucking know, it's one of the two. Maybe someone saw him and told her, or yeah, I think someone, to be honest, I think someone saw him. I think someone saw him and called and told her. So she now called and says, oh, where are you? And he's like, oh yeah, I'm at this place, but I'm with Fred. So obviously the babe's like, you're lying. And she pulls up and says, I'm gonna see who you're with. Obviously the girl is, thank God, she's like, she was reasonable. I don't know if it's being reasonable, I don't give a fuck whatever it was, but thank God she was reasonable enough not to come for me. She understood that I was not, I honestly don't appreciate when women, your man is cheating, or like there's a situation with your boyfriend and you're coming to the woman to say, coming to me as a woman, or you're coming to, see, it's your man that you should be putting in check, not me. Because half of the time people don't even know that the person in question is in a relationship or is married. Do you understand? So I respect that she did not come for me in any bad way. She just literally was trying to find out, who am I? Did I come here alone? I think she just wanted to confirm that if we're together, because I'm sure when she got there, he had already left. He already fled the scene to look like me and him did not come together. Like, denying me, they already denied me outside. Me, I don't know. I'm sure she came outside and said, oh, where's Fred? And maybe she called that one. The friend who now came, pulled up, because tell me why he was there looking dressed like he was there normally. So I'm sure he called that one, and he stepped out to call the friend to say, pull up, this girl might be coming, or I don't know what the fuck it is. He already denied me. I was sitting on my own, not knowing, waiting for the idiot to come and meet me, not knowing they denied me and they already left me to for dead. At the moment I'm walking out of the restaurant, and Fred's like, oh yo, what happened? I'm like, are you on drugs? What do you mean what's happening? Do you not see your man, your friend and his girlfriend trying to ruin, like, are you, what's happening? Imagine it was somewhere busy. Imagine it was where people were plenty. Just imagine I would have ended up on Instablog for something that I did not even know about. Like what is that? Literally. So I'm stepping out, the nigga is like, the friend is like, oh, what's going on? I'm like, that's his girlfriend. Like, he has a girlfriend, and he's like, oh no, they're not in a relationship. They're I'm just like, fuck you. I just like when he was saying that, I just walked out on him. And when I was walking out on him, like, I could see both of them. She was literally shouting as I was storming, like, leaving the place. She's like, you told me you're out with Fred, but you're here on a date with a woman. You are so shameless. Like, she was screaming at the top of her voice. And she was like dragging him, which is actually fine. Like, drag his ass, because that's what he deserves. She was dragging him. I just disappeared from the scene. Like, I fled. If any definition of fleeing the scene, if someone fleeing the scene was if fleeing the scene was a person, it would be me, because I fled the scene. You would not know that I knew. I just left the scene. I just, on my phone, on my way home, I'm just calling my friends and telling them, yo, this is what just happened to me. And everyone's like, what? Now mind you, this idiot, he was like, obviously he didn't, I don't know what the situation was with the girl and whatever, but I don't care. It was like, it took him like over 1 hour or 2 hours maybe before he dismissed the babe to call me. He just kept calling me. I honestly did not pick that call because I was not even in the mood to talk, and I did not have anything to say, because there's nothing to say. I have nothing to say. What am I saying? Literally. Anyways, fast forward to some couple of days, he just kept calling, dropping messages saying, oh, he's so sorry, lying that, oh, it's not his girlfriend, it's just a girl he's seen, and all of that lie. Mind you, I asked you, are you seeing somebody? Are you dating? Are you in a, like, you said no. Obviously, niggas be lying. And he was just saying, oh, it was a girl, someone he's seen. How can someone you're seeing and you guys are not dating come up to a spot you're in? Obviously, how did she even find like where you were? Like, doesn't make any sense. Men just be lying. Like, it's why you lying. Like, imagine that girl came now and was beat me up. Is it sorry that I'll collect? No, tell me, is it sorry that I'll collect? Long story short, I blocked his ass. I don't even know why I didn't block his ass immediately, but when he started reaching out to me, I was like, okay, let me hear what this nigga has to say. He was just lying, and it's just like, I just blocked his ass, and that was how, I mean, never again. So after that date, it took me a while. It took me a very long while to go on another date in this Lagos, because dating in Lagos is not for the weak, to be honest. I'm not even capping. Anyways, I'm just so grateful that it wasn't anything bigger than that. It wasn't like the girl coming with her friends or something like more like embarrassing or something violent. Maybe what if she was coming to fight? What if she wanted to beat me? Have you seen me? I can't fight to save my life. Have you seen me? Literally, I can't fight. Look at I can't even fight because I'm not even about to ruin my face or my skin. No, you will never see me in situations like that because I can't fight. And not even because I can't fight. I just feel like as a woman, you shouldn't, like, why are you fighting? Like, you shouldn't be like in a wrestling. It's not classy at all. I do not do that. Anyways, I'm just grateful it wasn't anything more than that. Yeah, so basically that is how I almost got beaten up, but did not get beaten up by a man's girlfriend or whatever he said it was. But I hope you guys enjoyed this story time, and I look forward to seeing you guys more often and like doing more videos. Also, guys, let me know what your worst dating experience has been. So I hope this gist that I did give you guys was a good icebreaker to like getting to know me more. And yeah, so let me know, should I do a Q&A or what else do you guys want me to, whatever you guys want me to do, I'm here to entertain you guys. So let me know, and I'll catch you in my next video, which is pretty soon. Turn on your post notification so you don't miss any content on this platform. And don't forget to follow me on my social media platforms. I'll put my handles on the screen. And yeah, it was nice catching up with you guys and spilling this tea. See you in my next video, and thank you for watching.